Fellowship Housing provides a safe home for moms and their children for 2 years. Referrals for counseling, career training, food programs, and more. Intense financial training and guidance, one-on-one mentoring and support, and assistance securing permanent housing after they graduate. But the best part I want to share with you is the results. On average, our moms increase their savings by just over $9,500, increase their income by $8,800, raise their credit score by an average of 81 points, decrease their debt by $20,000, and 88% of them move into housing of choice. What every one of our single moms has in common when they come to Fellowship Housing is that they lack one thing. And that one thing threatens to hold them in poverty, threatens to keep them from believing in themselves, and that one thing is hope. Most of them walk into our doors and you can see it physically in their bodies. They walk in and the weight of the world is holding them down. And they just don't believe they deserve better. They don't believe they're capable of doing better, of having better. So what do you do when someone walks in your door and she lacks hope? Well, what we do at Fellowship Housing, and what Kathy is very excited to be able to do here in this area, is we hold hope for them until they're ready to pick it up themselves. Hope is really heavy. When you've had hope and it's knocked you down, when you've tried something and it hasn't worked, it's really hard to hope again. So we spend the first 6 months with them, cheering them on and encouraging them and reminding them they are a beautiful child of God who is worth so much. And together, we're gonna get them to their goal. That goal of having housing of choice. But it's about 47% of them purchase a home upon graduation, which is incredible. The other 42% that gets us to that 88 rent on their own. Some of them they don't want to buy a home, they're not ready to quite buy a home, but they're renting on their own without any assistance. It's a pretty incredible program. The way that it works, let me just take a few minutes and then we're happy to answer any questions or let you guys get some more food. But when a mom comes to Fellowship Housing, Kathy referred to this, the intake process is quite intense.
Yes.
It's a 3-interview process. And the reason that it's so intense is that we really want to see if, are they looking simply, do they simply need and want housing at this time? Is that what's the best thing is for them? If that's what they want, this isn't the program for them. We will help them find housing that is just simply housing. We're trying to gauge if it's someone who wants a new trajectory, something different for their family. And that's gonna take work, and we're gonna require the work. So there's 3 interviews, and once we say, yeah, we get you into a department pretty quickly, right? And then a mom is mirrored up or paired up with a family advocate. And this family advocate walks with her the full 2 years that she is with Fellowship Housing. It starts with the budget. And so we very quickly, and we tell them this in the intake process, and we, honest to goodness, have had moms that look at us at like interview 2 and say, "You people are crazy. I'm out of here." And we respect that.
How am I supposed to live?
We are, but it's a very strict budget, and they commit to this budget, and they commit to submitting all their receipts so that we can together. Not so that Fellowship Housing can control, but so that together we can figure out how to leverage every single penny to get them to that house that they want to put down payment on, and a safe space for their children. So we start working on the budget. That's the key thing. That's foundational to what we do. And then all the other things start coming in, you know, depending on what the needs of the moms and the needs of the kids are. Do we need to find some counseling support? Are there other types of supports that we need to find and put into place for their children? We really want to come alongside. Let me put it this way. When I was growing up, my grandpa was a tomato farmer. He had tomato plants out the wazoo. And he would take me out, and I would love to watch him grow his tomatoes, but he always had these wooden supports around the tomato plants, because the tomato plants, when they start to bear fruit, got very heavy. And he said, this is, in order for them to grow and to be healthy and to produce fruit, they need the supports. And so that's kind of like what we do at Fellowship Housing. It's between the mom and God to do the growing and to do the producing of fruit. We're there to simply provide the support, a safe space where a mom who is tired and trying to keep it all together, you know, who gets up at 6, gets herself ready for work, gets her kids ready for school, goes off to, makes the lunches, goes off to work, comes home, has to bathe her kids, get dinner ready, all of the stuff, and then we say we have to do all of these other things too, like take care of your finance. It's too much. And so Fellowship Housing provides a place where a single mom can go, my kids have a place to sleep. I have people who are cheering me on, who are actually gonna help me do this. And the single moms are incredible. They do the hard work. So those results are because, not of Fellowship Housing, but really because of the hard work of our single moms. We provide the space, they do all the hard work. So I can tell you story upon story. There's a lot of different stories on our website if you want to check it out, but I have full confidence and belief. What is often an indicator if an organization is going to succeed or not, it's the leader. Does the leader have a deep passion for what she is leading, for this organization, for the mission of the organization? There's absolutely no doubt that Kathy is filled with passion. She has walked it, she has lived it. And so now we just have to get behind her and support her in it. So anyway, thank you for having me out. I'm happy to answer any questions about Fellowship Housing. Tonight's not about Fellowship Housing, it's about Kanika Blessings, and we're just so excited to get it started.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you guys.